um, some of my old school batchmates. So they formed a WhatsApp group, and in that WhatsApp group they included me. And like you know that as soon as a new WhatsApp group is formed, so there is like a barrage of questions for everyone. Kahan tha? Kitne saal? So after like almost 20 years, this WhatsApp group was formed, and everyone was trying to know each other, and finally the questions, there was a list of questions in connection with me. So everyone was introducing themselves. Some they had become professionals and settled abroad, engineers, doctors, etc., etc. And then finally everyone was waiting. Iska kya hua? Is bande ka kya hua? So there was like, so everyone knew that I had joined the Air Force, and all of those things, a promising career, selected as a fighter pilot in the national team of lawn tennis and all of that. But then what happened? What just happened? What transpired? What was that catastrophic event in his life that made him this? So there was so many questions. There was like a list of questions targeted that, the admin of that WhatsApp group, he started off that, Baki sab to theek hai. This guy, he is the most unconventional. In a very polite way, he was trying to tell everyone, hum sab mein ye sabse atrangi nikla. And then one after another, the questions were, the first question was that, you were touching the skies. As a fighter pilot, you were touching the skies. Like one of the slogan over there is, touching the sky with glory. So you were touching the skies. What happened? So I was trying to reply one by one, all of these questions which were asked, kind of challenges. So this question, when it was asked that, you were touching the skies, what happened? I said, yes, I grounded my plane to touch hearts. You had a promising career. What happened to that? I said, yes, I wanted a selfless career. You were so glamorous. What kind of glamorous life one could expect? Kya rubab? That word was there, Kya rubab tha? What a glamorous life. And then I thought of what I could answer to this question. I said, I wanted to serve the most glamorous. You are so young and talented. Yes, I wanted to help the young and talented. What about that? And then there was one question. In fact, this similar kind of question was asked to me after joining as a brahmachari in one of my college seminars, that you were so productive. You were protecting the borders of our country. You were so protective. You are so productive. You are holding the weapons in your hand and protecting the borders of our country. I said, yes, I was productive. I wanted to be more effective. And then, recently, I was in Bombay at the Four Seasons Hotel. And over there, a similar question was asked that, why did you leave protecting the borders of our country? तो मैंने कहा, हाँ, मैंने शस्त्र छोड़े शास्त्र को उठाने के लिए. And then I was going on and on telling that how, yes, the borders of our country might be protected. Definitely, that's required, very much required. But what about the culture of the country within the borders? And then I finally asked that how many of you would like to join this army to protect the culture of the country within the borders of this country? And this was just recently, a few weeks ago. And many of them, there were some young people like you, and many of them, they said, yes, we want to. But then I was startled by one girl. She raised her hand and she said, me too. I think you understood. I didn't know how to respond to this when she said, me too.